And Harmony is going to be our guest lead for this June 2024 Women's Circle Chicago. And we're going to just have her on and learn a little bit more about who she is and what it is she does at Harmonic Egg Naperville and what she'll be sharing with us that day. So if you haven't registered for the Women's Circle this month, please do. And you want to make sure to bring a cup, a mug for cacao. We always serve ceremonial cacao at those events. And if you would ever like to be a guest lead for Women's Circle, you can always send me a message. We can talk about what it is that you'd like to share with the circle and her wellness practices. Hello. Hey, Harmony, if you can see me, just let me know. Can you see me?
I can see you. So good to see you.
Great to see you too. Thanks for taking some time here just to get on and do a live and share a little bit more about who you are and Harmonic Egg Naperville.
Absolutely.
What you'll do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So who are you? And why is wellness and women's wellness important to you?
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Harmony Pavett. I am the co-owner and founder of Harmonic Egg Naperville in Naperville, Illinois. I recently moved here, well, not so recently anymore. I still feel like it's recently, 5.5 years ago from Southeast Asia. I was living there for 9 years and studying with different teachers around the world and gurus and all of the above in India and in Bali. And I'm now back here in Chicago and Naperville, actually sharing my gifts. I'm also a professionally trained musician, but I focus with mantras. I have 2 albums out. And I am really focused and passionate about women's wellness and mental health because there is a great teacher that said, and this is a misquote, and I'll say the original quote, and then I'll reframe it in the way that I feel is appropriate, is that the woman from the West will awaken the world. So it's not necessarily, I say the woman from the West will awaken the world, but it's the feminine energy within the West will awaken the world. And so when there's balance within the feminine energy, such as the energies of support and love and the energies of, women have this tendency of the word gossip, and the gossip is something that we've been entrained with. And it's how do we overcome these energies to become whole, to love one another and see one another for exactly who we are, and to vibrate on that level of, cheering one another on, to support one another, to encourage one another. And this to me is so wonderful with women's empowerment work that, and I'm excited to share whatever I can during this event with anybody who's going to show up.
Excellent. And so, and thanks for sharing that. I've also heard that quote as well, and curious to see how that unfolds and even how this event and this gathering can be a part of that movement. What can people expect for your share? Is there anything that they need to bring? Is there anything that they need to prepare for?
Great question. I would just say prepare. I would say dress like the best version of yourself. Come into this space, feeling the best you can. We'll sing together. So my intention for this evening is we'll sing together. I'm going to share some mantras. But before we share in the mantras, we'll set the intentions of upgrading our energy to become the highest version of ourselves, to be empowered on all levels. And when I was doing this work in Bali, we'd go to our girlfriends' homes and we would get really dressed up. We would put like our jewelry on and we'd have our hair done and we'd have our most beautiful dress on and we'd eat chocolate. So we're going to have cacao. How perfect is that, right? And we would just celebrate one another. And this is something that's really going to be amazing. You know, if there's any birthdays that are coming up, we could do even, you know, let Cindy know in advance, but we could plan like a flower ceremony for one of the pieces where we can get flowers and really just bless the woman with this beautiful adornment of flowers. Or we could do a purification water ceremony as well, depending on like what we want and what really is coming forward in the event itself. So I will come prepared and excited to meet all of your community, Cindy. You've shared with me about how amazing your community is, and I'm so excited to be invited to be part of this event with you all.
Well, we're looking forward to having you there. And can people that are curious about you, if you have just a minute or two, just to share about what is Harmonic Egg Naperville, and if they're curious in checking it out, what it is that you are doing there.
Oh yeah, thank you. So Harmonic Egg Naperville is a wellness center in Naperville, Illinois, and I integrate my spiritual studies that I attained while living in Bali and India for 9 years. I use that in my consultation experience to help uplift, energize, and empower each person. And once the download has come there, then we move into this amazing piece of technology called the Harmonic Egg. And the Harmonic Egg is, think of it as like a pod. So it's a large egg-shaped pod. And if we want to go into more technical terminology, it's shaped like a dodecagon, which is 12-sided shape. And then the floor, the pedestal where you'll sit in a zero gravity chair is a hexagon, so 6. So we are using the theories of Einstein, of Newton, and of Tesla in this technology. So we're working with the golden ratio, the 3, 6, and 9. And then we're being immersed with sound, light, frequency, and vibration. And also within the Harmonic Egg, I was contracted under a private music license to compose 2 of the pieces, the mantra pieces that are used globally in all Harmonic Eggs and exclusive for Harmonic Eggs only. So it's a fantastic experience that, you know, whether you're working on, you know, your spiritual growth, empowerment, or if you have stress, anxiety, you're tired. I also work with kids. I work with cancer patients. I work with Alzheimer's, dementia. I work with all different types of situations and scenarios. And it's energy work, just like Cindy does at her center, just a different technology. And it's really non-invasive, gentle, and very, very nurturing. I just love it. It feels like I'm in a womb when I'm in there. Right, Cindy? Don't you feel that way?
Yes, I have had a handful of experiences, at least, to sit with an egg. And I would definitely say if you're curious about other options for wellness or even wellness technologies, definitely go check it out and book a session with Harmony or one of her partners there to have an experience. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I know you have a busy day, Harmony, and I'm glad we took some time to just introduce you here so people can see who you are and get excited about your share in a couple weeks.
Yeah. I'm so excited. And I just love coming down to the city. I love coming for a little pop-in visit and spending that time up in the city because it's very, very, I love the energy downtown. And I can't wait to meet your community and see your space and experience this magic that you've really worked so hard to create. And, you know, just from a woman to a woman, I am so grateful to know that you're in this world, Cindy, doing the work you're doing. You're so wonderful, you know, inside and out. And it's great to collaborate with you. Thank you.
It's good to be with you, Harmony.
Yeah.
We'll see you on June 10th again. Remember to pre-register, bring your cacao mug, and get ready for a beautiful gathering.
Yeah, I might even bring my drum.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Should people bring instruments? Or you got that covered?
I got that covered. People can just come and receive. Yeah, just
Got it.
come and receive. Bring your intentions. Bring your prayers. Bring your, whatever you feel. You can bring whatever you want, really. If you want to bring like a crystal, you can bring a crystal. If you want to bring something that's, an altarpiece or your written prayer or intention, that's anything goes. It's just more importantly to be able to go inward, to have that experience, to transform whatever you're ready to transform, so we can move to the next evolution of your greatness.
Excellent. Thank you again, Harmony. We'll see you really soon.
Oh, thank you. See you soon.
Bye-bye. Hi, everyone.